The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Looking to throw right away. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense up to the line fast.
And St. Louis. First down. First and 10.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Has a hole left for him to run. And he's going to go. It's a big six. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Riverhawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bring it. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
He was taken down.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Come on. Set. Check go.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
On the set.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Go.
He'll throw it. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he flips the field for that before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we ought to talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they get this down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I love throwing that 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for and you go out and execute.
Ready up.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Smash. Here we go. Hut.
A give left side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
He was taken down.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
60. Here we go. Set.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completes this one to Kraft. They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Ready?
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Mustang 19. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Ready, set.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Here's the give to Irving. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. Throw on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Elliott Palmer complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On the give, this is Irving. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Get up. Get up.
Once again, Irving. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The River Hogs finish off their opening drive. Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the River Hogs drive their lead to 11. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Hut, hut.
Throwing from the gun here. He gets a lot behind one. Deep down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. He breaks the tackle. And the River Hawks getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Right back to Irving now. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here. Running left. This is Irving. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third and long for him here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll give him a first down.
Back to 60. Back Warriors, 70. Tight. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready?
From the red zone now. He gets this to Kincaid. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Working quickly here. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The River Hogs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the River Hogs push their lead to 18.
21, Shamrocks 3.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive.
Okay, ready?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. No, no. Check go.
Owen back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Through the tackle.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
1st and 10 from the 41.
18, Pioneer. Here we go. Set.
Receiver in motion, going left.
Go.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. He does it, touchdown! The Shamrocks fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Shamrocks make it an 11-point ball game. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be a first down. Pass play coming here. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense up to the line fast. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down from the red zone. The throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Irving can't quite pass that line. He's stuck at the 3. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 3-yard line.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. They're throwing it. Chased out to his right. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The River Hogs get more points to end a lopsided first half. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the River Hogs push their lead to 18.
Shamrocks 10.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
Hawk 70, trap 60, trap 60. Set up. Check go.
Throwing now from the gun. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. New set of downs for him from the 46.
19, 19. Let's go.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Warriors 70.
A final throw before the break. Gets everything he has under this throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jamel D makes the play. And the River Hogs are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Teams are back out on the field, everyone is set, and the second half is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
79 Broncos. Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds Kincaid. On the move, past the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Play action on first down. That's a catch, Jalen McMillan. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Irving. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Gets them a couple there in a very good spot now with second and goal from the 1. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. It's second and goal. Irving on the inside give. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The River Hogs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the River Hogs continue piling on to this lead.
Shamrocks 10.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
18 Pioneer. Here we go, shot. Go.
Back to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Shamrocks start the second half with some needed points. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump.
Uh-huh.
You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Shamrocks make it an 18-point game.
Shamrocks 17.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. McMillan hauls it in. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Rio de Janeiro 1st down.
65, Jack, 65.
Back now, pressure on its way. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Riverhawk.
Still sticking with the passing game. He finds Kincaid. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Rio 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Ready? 19 Lions. Ready?
They are throwing it again. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense up to the line fast. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. This one's caught. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Riverhawks grow their lead yet again.
42. Shamrocks 17.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Reload. Ready? Ready?
Running this one left. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Set go.
From the 34. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up.
Go. 79 Bronco. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
He's dropping back to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown. The Shamrocks shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. So sensational. sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Here's a return from the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing off the play fake here. He's got him. That's McMillan. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did. And he simply has to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Looking right, and he finds him. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And they'll have first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go now.
Going with Irving here. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now it's Irving. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense in the hurry up here.
An 8-yard pickup.
Throwing now on first down. Irving hauls it in. And he's short of the first after a minor gain. Working quickly here. No runs with Irving. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throw on third down. And it's caught. Touchdown. The River Hogs put up even more points in a win. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. They're leaving the offense out there. They're going to try for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. On the move, headed right. And that one's caught. That will more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4.
Shamrocks 24.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
First down and 10. At their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
They'll come out throwing.